Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Young Kweku has it all teed up. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing on their first play. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
From the gun, it's Leonard. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Leonard. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Puka Nacua, the target on that throw. And now they face 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. First give of the game to the rookie from Oregon. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
4th down. Pass coming. It's complete to Cole. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
A gain of 4
It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the huge conversion gets them a new set of downs. Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. Shotgun snap to Leonard. Across the 20, continuing to work. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
The Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Got it. Ready?
We'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
Come on. Set, go.
Back to throw. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Still working past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons start off well, tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Leonard now off the play action. And they were finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
There's a dive up the middle. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. scrimmage. They're going to turn it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Let's go now! Steady!
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. And a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check, broadcast! Check, broadcast!
Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before he gets brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
79 Broncos! Ready? Cut back team! 6, Panther 60! Panther...
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt.
The Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Running to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
17 yards. And a 1st down.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got a first to begin the fray. Looking to throw, Leonard. Right back to Rice, caught again. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
He's got it downfield near the edge. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Panther 60! Panther 60! Let's go!
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working now from the gun. Outside, this is a Buccs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. That's completed out to the right. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
To throw, here's Leonard. Dumped off to his running back. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has it at the 11. They'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On 2nd down, Robinson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go now.
Pass play coming here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. They'll punch another one away. Corey Buccs returning to the field. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. That's taken on the 7. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now it's Leonard. Knocked away, that's over there. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's Leonard to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. He'll take it from the 1. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or 2 shy of it.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Falcons.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
19 tight. 970 circle.
Back now, pressure coming. Hits his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Check match. Check match.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
70 range.
2nd and 10, here's a pass. Finds his back, it's Robinson. It's a race down the right side. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference.
Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. But it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw.
Pressure mid, and it's blocked. They pick up the block inside the 40.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Leonard. Deep sideline shot is caught, and he gets out to stop the clock. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Field goal unit out there on 2nd down as they try for 3 here before halftime. Charging down the middle, and they block it! Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make this an 8-point game. The Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Will begin his return from the 11. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready?
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Check that. Street.
Starting the half with Robinson. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Throwing from the gun. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Okay, break.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 9-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Leonard setting up the throw. Big gain downfield. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Complete to Buccs.
Setting him on the dive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Ready up.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Street. 60 Eagles.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. As the football's loose. And he falls on it. So they're going to keep possession and the chance to add to their lead. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Leonard now off the play action. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's the one back on the handoff. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
19, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Say, hey. 70 range, go.
Runner now. Truck pass brought in. And he's going to work this down to the 32 to play.
A gain of 4.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
To throw, Leonard. Forced out to his right. This one's to right side on the right side. These guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. And goes to the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
That play straight ahead. He gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
Here they come. This is third and 5.
Nice go. Bronco 80, Buffalo 18.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And this one is good. Looked a little far to the right, but the upright providing a nice little assist there. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11. The Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Starting at the 10. And he stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Hey, check that. Ready.
Staying with Robinson. Well, this doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. And Diaby brings him down. They push it forward for a yard, and that brings up third and 8. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Bronco 80.
To the air on third and long. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18.
Falcons 9.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. They'll take this at the 10. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work they go after the interception. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Man downfield, and he finds London. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Falcon first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. He's dropping back to throw. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connecting on a slant. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
In the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw intended for Drake London. So it'll be second down.
It's second down.
Dragon 60. Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
That one complete to Pitts. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a first and goal.
First down.
Go, check. Here we go.
Here's Robinson. He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line.
And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Seven Pirates.
The Falcons will
All right, they're going to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown! Well, kind of feels like like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them up.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Has it at the 11. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. He'll work against the blitz. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Offense in the hurry up here. Robinson on the inside give. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
So, not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Going right side, Robinson with it. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 3 yards on the carry, and now they face 4th down.
Defenses at this level, really any level, will let you run it there all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. You give up yards, even a healthy chunk of them. Just throw the ball and make sure he's brought to a halt well shy of that 1st down marker.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far.
19 Wyatt. 19 Gardner.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers keep adding that 4th-quarter lead. Looking to tack on the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers making a 24-point ball game.
Falcons 17.
The Bucks get lined up, and they will kick this away. Return coming here from the 12. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Now he already has has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, okay? Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. Third and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.